UAV overhead.
Hello viewers, and today I've got another loadout that you can use in Warzone, and at first glance you might wonder what this weapon actually is, and I can tell you this is the Fennec, or better known as the Vector, from the Modern Warfare 2 days, and it's a submachine gun with a mega fire rate. But the fire rate is something that I'm not really using in this loadout. Instead, I'm using the 12 round burst ammo conversion. This will actually reduce the fire rate by 45%, but give us a burst and an extremely accurate trigger. This means that we can take on enemies with a bit more confidence at long range, even though we're definitely not going to be as good at the short range. It's definitely an off-meta weapon, but I had a lot of fun in Rebirth trying it out. But before I break down these attachments for you and show you some awesome gameplay that I've got with this 12 round burst Fennec, it would be amazing if you could consider subscribing to the channel. I try and upload videos like this as often as I can, pretty much every single day, and it means so much to me that people like, comment, subscribe and just watch the videos. And I know if you are a regular viewer I say this a lot, but I really do mean it. If you want to jump straight into Warzone with this very off-meta Fennec, then feel free to pause the video here, as these are the attachments that I'm using. And so, starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, we are using a unique muzzle attachment for the Fennec, and that is the ZLR Sabre. It's essentially just a hugely beefed up version of the monolithic suppressor, and that's because it provides a 27% boost to damage range, a 12% reduction to vertical recoil, and a nice and healthy boost of 20% to bullet velocity. Of course, we also gain that all-important sound suppression, and this means that it's quickly becoming a medium to long range stealthy weapon. Building up on that ZLR Sabre, in the barrel attachment slot, I'm using the ZLR 16-inch Apex barrel. Even though this isn't actually the longest barrel will actually remove the muzzle attachment, and so that's almost a completely different type of weapon. And by using up two attachment slots with this ZLR Apex as well as the ZLR Sabre suppressor, we actually gain more in the realms of damage range, bullet velocity and things like that. But anyway, this ZLR 16-inch Apex will improve damage range by a further 36%, as well as reducing vertical recoil by a further 15%, and bullet velocity gets another boost at 23%. So damage range, vertical recoil control and bullet velocity are getting huge boosts with just these two attachments alone. But of course, as this is a submachine gun, we still want to keep things fairly quickly, so we can be quick on the draw and take out the enemy before they even have the chance to pull the trigger. And that is why in the later attachment slot, I'm using the tac laser primarily for a 16 millisecond improvement to aim down sight time. But of course, because this is a medium to long range build with this burst fire mod, which I will show you in a second, the aiming stability and the aim walking steadiness gets a good boost as well. And this can really be the difference between life and death. When you've only got 12 bullets, you want to make sure you're staying on target and not missing. And here is the 45 hollow point 12 round mags in the ammunition slot. It claims to boost damage, aim down sight speed and movement speed, but according to True Game Data, the website where I get most of my statistics from, apparently it doesn't increase damage or damage range or anything like that. But as you will see in the gameplay I've got for you, it does definitely feel like each bullet hits a lot harder than a regular Fennec bullet. It will improve aim down sight time by a further 16 milliseconds. We get a slight 1% boost to overall movement speed, and sprint speed is also at plus 1%. Of course, the mag size is smaller at 12 rounds, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the fire rate is 45% lower than the standard receiver or magazine or whatever you want to call it. But as you will see hopefully in the gameplay I've got for you, it's just a completely different kind of weapon that performs in a completely different way. And for the final attachment, I am using the sleight of hand perk in the perk attachment slot, because with the 12 round mag, this will improve the reload time by over 3/4 of a second. That's 760 milliseconds in terms of how we address the aim down sight time. And that is really good because we've only got those 12 rounds before we've got to reload. And so by spending less time reloading, we can be dealing more damage. But let me know down in the comments if you do give this weapon a go. You'll notice even though it's a medium to long range build, I've not got a sight on it. And that's because I found the sight was pretty much just wasting an attachment slot, and I'd rather just be able to reload. Because the iron sights is actually quite good on the Fennec in my opinion. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the gameplay. I've got some decent high ground at the start of this video. There are plenty of players down beneath me. I'm not too concerned with the prison because we had sort of just sweeped it. As you can see, I'm having to reload quite a lot with this weapon. Naturally, being as I only have 6 pulls of the trigger. Getting hit markers bleeding their armour, that's a really good thing you can do in Rebirth really, because in some ways it is a game of attrition when it comes to just getting rid of their armour, and then you've got the advantage when they finally run out. Testing out the long range there, actually managed to break his armour, but I'm not sure how much armour he actually had. That was a dead body, I didn't realise.
Hostile dropping into the area, watch the sky.
Not very good at tracking targets with any weapon pretty much, so got that down though. He managed to get inside because I've got no bullets, but I guessed where his teammate was getting him up, and I got an armour break, so they are well and truly stuck in there and potentially under a lot of pressure with my teammate right above them. Yeah, it looks like someone finally made it back up to prison roof after we cleared it, so that's just what happens sometimes. Is my teammate going to save me? No, he's going to drive off into the distance and die. Anyway, on to the next one. Obviously haven't got my Fennec yet, but should have it fairly soon. Always hectic at the beginning of games. Terrible aim to start off with. Broke his armour and then finished off his teammate. So I should have had a bit of time before his mate comes back, but there are 4 of them. Luckily, it's that hectic I can self-res. Run and try and get some cover. There's a hell of a lot going on in and around this building. Sort of gets the drop on me there, and
enemy soldier incoming.
We spawned not too far away. Got some much better guns, as you can see. Got the down nice and quickly there. Reduced the time of my teammates coming back.
Next objective located.
People seem to just be spawning into the water for some reason. No idea why. There's another one. Random guy just fell in the water. There's another one. Oh, that was our teammate. He must be AFK.
Primary objective accomplished. All supplies
A couple of shots off, but multiple angles I'm being shot from. I'm going to use this nice chunky tree to armour up. Push back perhaps.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Got shot again though. And then again, even though I can't actually see the building, so I must have shot my hat or something.
Enemy movement! Going here.
Just practicing my tap firing. Always a good skill to have, I suppose. Did a fair bit of damage there, got an assist. But anyway, my loadout's up there, so I'm going to head towards that now. There it is. Someone else is dropping in trying to get theirs.
Taking fire here.
Got the confirmed kill, but I think he's got a teammate nearby. Being as I only had about, what, 80 health then? Wasn't actually too bad, was it? I managed to get an armor break, but now I've respawned, got my weapons back, and I've got no ammo, so I'm going to have to try and be clever about this. Got four bullets in my Vector.
No more.
Right, got him. Someone's spraying at me, but I think they've gone around. Managed to get some SMG ammo, which is vital. A little bit of shotgun ammo just in case, and we are good to go now. Getting towards the end of the circle now. One teammate's left, two teammates have left, and the last one's dead. Nice first down with the Fennec. Not making the most of the power of this origin. Cheeky triple kill. But now the circle is he's moving very far away now. So I'm going to try my best to not choke. There's a lot of people with better positions. Just like that. That one guy. Finish him off just in case he got revived. I hear footsteps absolutely everywhere.
Gas is closing in. Relocating.
Two more left. One of them's just died in the gas, so it's 1v1 now. The final two with a Fennec, who'd have thought? Got a nice little 180 on him. Finished him off. Burst fire Fennec, there you go. If you want to win Rebirth, use this burst fire Fennec. But anyway, if you made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. I don't know if I would actually recommend that Fennec, but as you can see, it is good fun at just bleeding the enemy's armour, and compare it with something like a shotgun, you're still covered in that short range where it might struggle a little bit more. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.